Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is Sooo Mungry and today I'm bringing you some Transformers War for Cybertron action. And as you can see, I am using the Autobot Scout Jazz. And I am actually also playing some Team Deathmatch. And you will not see me playing Team Deathmatch too often in any of the games I play except for Dark of the Moon, because there are not many options in Dark of the Moon. But I do prefer objective games. I like being able to do a little thing on the side while killing the Decepticons or the Autobots. But as you see, I'm using the Ion Displacer. I had one of my soldiers so kind enough to spawn this in for me. I was using this pretty much the entire game, and I actually whiffed quite a bit on it, but it's pretty funny when you beat somebody down with such a huge gun. And I don't usually use the Scout too much, but the Scout actually turns into probably my third, or actually maybe my second favorite in Team Deathmatch, just because of his ability to turn cloak and stay alive with that. It really helps out your team by not dying, especially when the objective is not to die. And there you see me pick up an early 3-kill streak, and I didn't realize I had the plasma cannon on afterwards, I remember. So, and then I had to quickly charge that up. So I'm using, looks like dash, cloak, plasma cannon, and then scatter blaster, so I must have on surprise attack. And look at this, I'm hacking at Ninja Prime, telling me, give me that Ion Displacer, that's mine, I'm a scout, I can dash with it. So we have 2 Ion Displacers on the battlefield. I think we're just messing around, having a good time in there. Pick up a pretty quick kill on the scientist. This gun will kill the scientist almost instantly. Has a little bit harder time with leaders and soldiers, but nonetheless it is a very, very strong gun if you can land your shots in there. I mean, it's an automatic machine gun minigun, so you know you're gonna get some kills with it if you can just stay alive. That is why I prefer giving it to a scout, because his ability to dash and turn invisible to stay alive and not give it to the enemy team, because if they get it, you're in trouble then as well. It's not as good as the Nucleon Shock Cannon, but the Nucleon Shock Cannon is just a monster in this game, and that's why you get it from a kill streak versus this weapon that can be spawned in with the soldier. So I thought I'd bring you guys a little bit different. I don't do too much scout action, but I think it's kind of cool when you see a little guy with such a huge weapon running around on the battlefield. And here you see me having a little bit of trouble with this scout, and I see him right here, but then I'm like, oh no, I got the plasma cannon, I gotta switch. And then I think that guy just got rammed. It's always hilarious when you get rammed, and then, oh, this scout's got my number, but I'm trying to transform and shoot him with my gun. The Scout's vehicle form weapon is pretty much an underrated weapon in this game, in my opinion. If you can actually hit him with that weapon, it does deal quite a bit of damage very, very quickly. It's not the best for accuracy versus a tank shot or some missiles from the leader or missiles from the scientist, but it is quite efficient. And there you see me, I'm in trouble here. That guy beat me to the health, so I'm backing up. It's always important to know the map situation, and I'm going for the cube since it's here, and I still have my Energon Recharger in my pocket to use, and that is my 5-kill streak. I missed out on the 7th, so we will see when I use that here. And there you see me with the glowing ball of doom, and this scientist will be my victim. Didn't kill him right away, but quickly switched to the scatter blaster and finish him off, and lo and behold, are we going to have a scout battle? We are going to have a scout battle. Oh, and I take Burrito Boy down. No more burritos for you. So here we got another spawning in of the Ion Displacer. And it's a very good weapon if you have time to spawn it in on Team Deathmatch. And of course your soldier has to stay alive in order for this ammo beacon to fill up. And there you see it has a little bar on. And this scientist, kind of smart, coming in, not cloaking right in front of me, or not putting a disguise on right in front of me, but still able to detect them because they look so different. And look at this, I got my minigun again, and you don't stand a chance against a minigun. And if you are playing on Rust in Team Deathmatch, if you hold down this spot up here, if you are the Autobots, it's a very good spot to fight, just because you know where they're coming from, and you have somewhat of a high ground on that balcony and that back. So the Decepticons are kind of at a disadvantage in this particular map. And for Team Deathmatch, I don't play too much of Deathmatch, but I can give a couple tips. You kind of do want to stay on your side, more or less. You don't really always want to get into their spawn too much, because then you're going to influence the spawn system, and you're not going to know where they're going to be spawning at. It's better to stick as a team on more or less your half of the map. That way you know exactly where they're coming from, and you can kind of set up your defenses around that with like the sentry guns and you can also hang out with the rest of your teammates with like ammo beacons and stuff like that instead of going solo around the entire map. And this scout is very difficult to hit. Look at this guy. This guy is awesome, and I'm using my Energon recharger. This will rapidly heal my health, so that is what you see on my screen. But I am in a very sticky situation even with this because this guy had overshield. And now we got a scatter blaster showdown, and this scout is not the victor. So this gameplay is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this little gameplay. Once again, you probably won't see too much more team deathmatch on either my channel or Energon TV. So I hope you guys enjoyed the team deathmatch. And remember, leave a comment, leave a rating, and have a good day, guys.